Good evening, Commissioners. My name is Jody Riddleberger, and I'm a Guilford County resident. If I would have been allowed to address the board at the earlier work session, this is what I would have said. I'm not here to ask for money or favors, promote a sporting event or a nonprofit, all of which you hear on a very regular basis. I am here to ask for your protection. After reading an article in last week's Rhino Times written by Scott Yost, I was shocked to find out that someone gave orders to edit my 3-minute speaker from the floor portion of your last meeting right off the videotape. The article left me to assume this attempt at censorship happened due to the political pressure applied to the situation by Chairman Alston and Commissioner Davis. If this is in fact the case, then I am here to ask the other board members to protect me and other citizens from this oppressive abuse of power. I'm hoping you don't want the hallmark of this board to be censorship. I'm trusting we haven't come to the point in Guilford County where a couple of people in positions of power will approve or disapprove what we as citizens can and cannot say as we stand before you. If video is banned, what's next? PowerPoints, audio clips? Amazingly enough, that's just what happened about an hour ago. And what's next? Will we need to have someone okay the words we plan to speak? Would that be left up to you, Chairman Alston? I feel my rights have been violated, so the question is, are your constituents still free to express themselves without fear of an overbearing, tyrannical government working to silence those who it doesn't agree with? I ask the board members who have a true appreciation for liberty and American rights to step up and protect their constituents from this heavy-handed abuse of power. Thank you.
I also brought a video to play it was about a 1-minute video about the Salvation Army and work going on at the warehouse and everything, but then I just found out that we couldn't use videos.
Whose Greensboro Economic Development Alliance board members include Linda Shaw and Nancy Vaughn, who wanted the city of Greensboro to fund 75% of a federal lobbyist to benefit partnership members. Mr. Danahy is also a board member of the taxpayer-funded downtown Greensboro, which has received funding from the Greensboro Partnership.
Mr. Hosmer, are you speaking on the tax reevaluation?
Absolutely. This is absolutely material to what is about to occur with taxation in Guilford County. It has everything to do with the revaluation, and it has everything to do with the tax rates going forward.
If you can keep your comments related to that topic. This was a public hearing on tax evaluation.
And that is what this is about. So I would like to finish.
Right.
Mr. Danahy is also a board member of taxpayer-funded downtown Greensboro, which has received funding from the Greensboro Partnership, the Joseph Bryan Foundation's Jim Melvin, the Semela Foundation's Susan Schwartz, the Bell Foundation, which is Zach Mathaney's employer, Trevick member Brown Investment Properties, some of whose principals were involved in a questionable real estate transaction with an LLC partly owned by Robbie Perkins, which received a taxpayer grant from Guilford County's commissioners without public disclosure 3 days before the property changed hands, while other Brown employees voted to eliminate RUCO. Trevick member Greensboro Realtors Association, Randall Kaplan's Elm Street Center.
What? I have to rule you out of order. This is a public hearing on the tax reevaluation. In my opinion, you're not talking about that. If you can get back on track, you can continue. If not, we're going to have to ask you to step down.
I disagree. I would like to finish what I started.
Sir, if you want to talk about the tax evaluation.
Is it up to you?
Yes.
Is that the deal, Mr. Payne?
Yes, sir, if you want to talk about the tax evaluation, you can do that. But if you're not talking about that, we're going to have to ask you to step down.
No First Amendment? Swell. Thank you, Mr. Payne.
Anything else, Mr. Hodgson?
Yes. You're about to borrow $350 million. You are about to raise taxes dramatically on Guilford County. You, sir, have been involved in attempts to put a regressive tax on your own constituents to fund $300 million worth of borrowing that is not necessary.
Mr. Hodgson.
That will put our financial
Security,
condition
you can ask him
in
to please step
serious
down.
jeopardy at the county level.
Thank you, Mr. Hartsman.